I think it's really easy to have stereotypes about teens who are incarcerated, and I think this program flips all of that.
I found that it's easier to work with her if you're standing.
Sit.
There you go. And it's amazing when you bring the two together, there's this non-judgmental, silent sort of bond that happens between the two. And it's amazing what animals do, you know, for humans in many ways.
Yeah, he wants to paw. He wants to give everybody a paw. Very good.
I just liked it, like the volunteers, because like they set out, help me understand what this means and what that means, so I can learn it better and learn it more about training dogs.
Nice.
Well, the magic, of course, is that one of the boys said, oh my gosh, you take a throwaway boy and a dog, a throwaway dog. You put us together, we help them, they get adopted, they find homes, we get out, we have better skills, and we feel like we've accomplished something. Oh my God, what better thing could that be?
All right, Stephen with Jackpot.
I never knew a dog could do so many things, you know what I'm saying? I didn't think they were that smart at first, you know, until I started this program.
Actually, what the boys do is they first learn how to get the dogs to have eye contact with them. We teach them how to touch, so that with 2 fingers, and treat them for doing that, because you want to train dogs that hands are good things, they're not for hitting. And then they do the simple things like sit and learn how to lure a dog into sitting.
So when you first get her in position, it's stay, hand signal, yes, reward, and then keep going. You can give her a hand signal, but you want to get her back into a sit.
And then after that, how to go down, so that they go down by hand signal and by voice. And then they learn some of the roll over, and some of the more advanced ones, roll over, stay. And the piece de resistance for all the boys is when they get to teach a dog how to spread them.
No contraband on Jackpot. She's a good girl. All right, good job, you guys.
It really is amazing to watch the boys change from when they first come in, straight-faced, no one's talking, they really don't want to be bothered, they're not quite sure why they're doing this. And then as the weeks go by, we start seeing smiles, and you actually see them warming up to us, and the dogs more so. And by the end of the entire session, they're very comfortable around us, they tell us about their personal lives, and we really become very close to them.
Bringing these boys from the Illinois Youth Center here, first of all, they immediately identify with the fact that they're behind bars. And they said, hey, we understand what you're going through. I got it, man. Things like that. Really very touching, because not only are they doing empathy and all the things that we care about the human-animal bond, but they're talking about respect for life and respect for freedom.
They feel worse than the zoo animals, I think. They just be in a cage looking at each other, and it smells really, really bad. They all need a nice, warm home on a Christmas day, and tear up somebody's presents or something. Then they gonna be all right.
I really didn't know too much about dogs, but I knew like that they fight, that's it. And now being here, seeing dogs that actually isn't always aggressive, and you like, man, you wish there's something you can do for them. And it's like, man, all they like to do, they like to play, have fun, you know, just like regular human beings.
Deshaun was afraid of dogs. Deshaun was so afraid of dogs that if a dog started walking toward him or even barked a little bit, he would jump a mile.
He wouldn't run after you, he'll go after that.
He was a loner. He sat alone, he would come in alone, he'd sit in a chair alone. 6 weeks later, Deshaun is shockingly different. He comes in smiling. He wants to talk about what he's seen. We've been on a field trip to Animal Care and Control. He wanted to talk about that experience.
I know they feel just how people in jail feel sometimes, like they don't want to be in cages, man. It's like, man, I never knew it was so many dogs that was abandoned. Man, the population here of abandoned dogs is really large. So I think that if everybody come together, everybody can, you know, help change that. All he needs is a little attention, a little food and health care, and everything's be all right.
What in the world do you think we can do to stop dog fighting? We started that conversation. Can we stop dog fighting? What can we do?
Probably email some people you know, or every time you hear about something like that, contact somebody that's very important. They can help.
So he's developed skills, he's developed confidence, which was really important.
Yay! Yay, all right, good job.
And he's learned how to smile and not be embarrassed about it. It's an amazing difference.
This dog's name is Beethoven, and he is a deaf dog. So when we're teaching Beethoven stuff, we can't rely on our voices. So when he does something right, Callie gives him a thumbs up, and then he knows, all right, I did that right, I know. Very good. Excellent. That's awesome. Oh my God.
He's great, isn't he?
And what happened today was the boys really connected with that little dog. And the boys realized that their words didn't mean as much as the connection, the physical connection with the dog. Several of them commented on how special it was. And I'm like, oh, I was so touched.
This is one of the few programs that we don't need security in. I think it works excellent for the kids. The contact that they have with the dogs, the way they work with the animals, is just unbelievable.
So what we're going to do is show you what lifetime bonds with an animal means, really. And this is all about being safe and humane. And the idea is a safe community is a humane community.
We do witness them changing their attitude about dogs, because then they can take it outside and hopefully treat not only animals but each other a little better, which of course is the focus of our program.
I got out of it, dogs are used for a lot of different things, you know what I'm saying? They don't need to be, you know, used as fighting and attacking people, you know, you could make like sports out of it, like they made, you know, agility and all that, you know, all that other good stuff, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, what's really nice is the transformation of both populations. It's just great to watch two really worthy causes married and then get to see the, you know, the end result, which is great.
It's so important if we're going to ever help animals to help people too. That's what I've learned from it. It's been amazing to be able to see each of these boys as individuals and their capacity and their potential for compassion and for learning, you know, and they're just starving for it.
I just like dogs more because of this program. Like I'm thinking about giving me a dog when I get out.
Oh, quite honestly, I think this has been the most worthwhile thing I've ever done in my life. Absolutely, yes, the most rewarding thing I've done. I just absolutely love these boys.
So the boys are leaving to go home and build skills. The dogs have found homes, and we're just going to keep bringing them through, and hopefully those boys, when they go out there, will take their skills. This process is a process for the dogs, for the boys, and for the volunteers, and I think that's what makes it special. Everybody grows in this program and everybody contributes.
All right.